Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of the 3rd season of Yama no Susume. So, in the last episode, we actually had kind of a bit of a fight between Aoi and Hinata. They ended up kind of going to different places with different people. So that's a bit awkward. Hopefully, of course, they're still thinking about each other the entire time, which is to be expected. But still, we kind of need to come together at some point, hopefully, and make up, preferably in this episode. So I am kind of hoping that happens, and we can all just get along and smile and hold hands and hug, and it'll be great. That's kind of my hopes and expectations for this episode, so I guess we'll see how that goes. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Chaos. Encouragement of climb, yeah. I'll never take that seriously. It just sounds so ridiculous. Splashing at nobody in particular. Good going, Hinata. Right now, I believe Aoi's with Honoka and Hinata's with Kokona, I think is where we're currently at. And Kaede is just not involved because she's got other things to do. I do like how it shows the hand-holding when the lyrics say Yujo, Japanese for friendship. Would prefer them saying Ijo at that part, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Somebody drew on the stairs. That sounds wonderful. Yes, I did see the last episode. As long as we get to the hot springs, you know, and take a bath, that's what I'm hoping for at this point. Oh yeah, they were having a bit more of a rough time, weren't they? They don't sound Daijobu. Everyone's own views. Just a bit, yeah. Nobody told me mountain climbing would be so difficult. You said that an hour ago. Nice. Um. Is it that good? It doesn't look that good to me, but I'll take your word for it. I mean, probably more than you are. There we go. All the steps. I'm sure it is. You building your stamina. You may even be able to tackle Mount Fuji soon if you know, want to. I'm sure it'll go better than last time at the very least. Last time was a real disaster. That makes sense. So it's not because there's gold in it. There goes my mining plans. I mean, yeah, hot spring water sounds delicious. If it's, you know, coming out of the female bath. I didn't think it would. Yeah, that's generally a better idea. Here we go. Yes, are you surprised? I mean, it'd be a waste not to, so just come on, Aoi. I know you had difficulty with this, but you don't need a towel. Just come on. Okay, no more excuses, Aoi. Get in the bath. Oh wow, that's great. I'm sure she's really happy with that. Nice towel. It's cool. And yeah, here we go. Oh, nothing. You made me think of Hinata all of a sudden. Please shower before entering. I guess we just gotta skip past that part. Or they skipped that doing that, one of the two. I'm glad as well. You should have, but it's too late now. I'm sure. Yes, that would be nice. Meanwhile, people who are not relaxing nicely in a bath. Jizo Dake. Congratulations. Now go back down. Yeah, I'm sure it's still a great sight nonetheless. Wow, she is prepared. That's pretty good spread. As expected of Coconut. Tea time at a mountain peak. The girls from K-On! Should try that. But Yui would never make it up here. This is not the ship. I mean, it's a very shippy scene, but these are not the ship. Oh, are the clouds separated? You gotta pull out your phone. I guess they got it at the hot spring. I guess we couldn't stay there forever. Indeed. It means you don't have the sun blinding you or sunburning you. Yes. Yes, that's what's important here. You don't need to correct yourself, you know. You want to call him Oni-chan, just do it. Just keep walking. I don't know him. You think he'd start to get it after a while, but... How could I not hear you? Uh... Oh, wow. Seriously, man, stop embarrassing her so much. You should have a talk with him about what to say in front of your friends and what not to say in front of your friends, Sonika. I want to be with Hinata. Oh, well, I guess there's that too. I mean, Mount Fuji is important and all, but so is Mount Hinata. Yeah, next season, probably. I mean, technically it could be this season, but we're already in episode 9, and we haven't got any prepping for that, so I would assume next season at the earliest. Akagi Shrine. Like, very cute good luck charm. uh, Mascots! Oh, she's already there. Oh, wow, Coconut. Of course she's so happy. Just jump into his arms and give him a big hug. That is really cute. Might be slightly jealous of the mascot. I mean, a girl that cute, looking that happy, just to jump and hug you. Bye-bye. Well, that was fun. Still haven't met up. Oh, here we go. Never mind, here we go. I didn't see you there, Coconut. You were so tiny. That's good. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, that was great. Of course you do. Yeah, she did mention that. You are so cute, Coconut. But it would have been fun if I was with you, Ollie. Please say that line. I love you two together. I have pictures to show you, Ollie. I have my own pictures. So basically, they were separated, but they saw that same view. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just so happy to see them together again. It's just, it was the worst seeing them having to be separated. Yeah, as many days as there are in the year. But I did it because I'm so used to mountain climbing. Uh, yes, you do. That's not the attitude to have. To be continued. Well, it does seem like things might be a bit awkward still, but you know, they're together now, so that is something to be happy about, even though she's kind of just talking to Coconut, whereas Hinata just kind of looking a bit, less than happy. I think overall, Always Group had more fun because they got to go to the hot spring. Although, Hinata and Coconut did get to have tea time on a mountain peak, which is pretty nice. So I guess it's pretty close, but I'd probably lean towards Always Group having more fun. Still love that shot. Yeah, you gotta take a picture of that, Ponica. And yeah, that was the 9th episode of the 3rd season of Yama no Susume. And we continue where we left off with both of our individual groups doing their individual thing. However, Aoi's group got to have a nice little hot spring bath, which Aoi was not a big fan of. Aoi did not want to, you know, she's shy and embarrassed to be changing and bathing with, you know, friends. Unless I'm mixing this up with another show, I think we had a scene before where she kind of did that with them and kind of struggled a little bit to participate. It might have been a different show. I do kind of mix up some scenes with this show and Yudu Camp because they are kind of similar, so I do sometimes kind of confuse scenes between the two of them. But yeah, I did know that Aoi would have some issues with that as soon as the hot spring thing was brought up. But yeah, she did do it though, you know, in spite of her reservations, she did do it. And she did try to make excuses at first, but Honoka was not having any of that. I was like, I don't have a towel. Oh, I got one for you right here. See, it's nice and all that. And then it's like, oh my god, the changing room's outside too. What is this nonsense? But yeah, in the end, she actually did it. She wasn't a big fan of drinking the hot spring water though, which is understandable. It's generally more for bathing than drinking, really. But I'm sure drinking it probably has its benefits. But meanwhile, you had Hinata and Kokona, who are still struggling a little bit to climb because they have a bit more difficulty with theirs than they were kind of expecting. But they did make it in the end. They had to take a break maybe here and there, but they did make it. And Kokona actually was fully prepared. She had everything she needed for a tea time, snack time with Hinata. Kind of like a date, but like I said, that's not the ship here. The ship is Hinata and Aoi. Of course, I ship female characters in anime a lot. I'm sure people that watch most of my videos are already aware of that. But even among that, Hinata and Aoi are one of my favorite ships in general. I just really love the dynamic between the two of them. I just feel happy seeing them happy together. They are one of my favorite ships in general. But so it was great when we finally actually got to see them come back together in the train because they coincidentally got on the same train. And that was really great for a little bit, but pretty quickly Hinata kind of went back a little bit once Aoi really started to show off how much fun she was having, without her. I think that kind of hit Hinata kind of hard, just thinking about how much fun she had with Hinata not involved. I think that might have been what bothered her there a little, if I had to venture a guess. But there's a few that she wanted to show Aoi with the phone. It's like, oh, I already have my own pictures of that because I already saw that, without you, Hinata, with another girl. So, Hinata was kind of lapsing back into some of the thoughts she was having, an episode back about, we don't have to be together all the time. And I hope, and that is technically true. I'm not going to say that's not true, but I just don't think that's something you should be thinking about, really. I think if you really like someone and care about them, you kind of want to spend as much time together with them as you can. So you shouldn't ever try to actively not spend time with them just because you feel like you don't have to. But I'm having a bit of difficulty explaining what I'm trying to say here, but I think we haven't quite got back to the normalcy between the two of them yet. So hopefully we do, and we can have put an end to these, looking out the window, looking all sad while sitting next to her type stuff. But anyway, Aoi did have a lot of fun. Everyone had a lot of fun on their trip, really. But like I said, I would kind of lean towards Aoi's group having a bit more fun. But the hot spring scene would have been better if Hinata and Kokona were with them. But yeah, I guess that was not going to happen. Maybe later. They did kind of mention they might come back there at some point, which would be great if that was the case. But it's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. So yeah, what else is there worth mentioning in the episode? We had some wishes about conquering Mount Fuji, and she also mentioned something about Honoka, you want to climb Mount Fuji with us? So, maybe that'll end up happening. Who knows? But yeah, I think that really was pretty much the episode. Just if we finished up our individual trips, we can go back to our normal life now, and hopefully that normal life goes back to being, the usual closeness minus the awkwardness between Aoi and Hinata. I don't know why I've been tripping over names through this video, but yeah, hopefully we get back to that. So that's just kind of my thoughts. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.